Testing, testing. Freaks, can you hear me? Can you freaks hear me? I'm hoping that the video looks a little bit better. It still does look kind of fuzzy or something. But if you notice, you can only see the line down here. Otherwise, I've got it to disappear. I'm the freak. Well, that might be true, but that doesn't mean you aren't. Hopefully the sound is good. I did want to show Mr. Jim E is in here too. Look what I've got. I've got these nice little headphones that he gave me some money for. Or I should say all of you gave me money for. The reason I was a little bit late is because I was trying to actually make them work, and some fucking weird reason, when I was changing the audio stuff, one track would work, but then the other track wouldn't work, and it would come through my regular speakers. I tried to mess around in like 2 minutes. Didn't get it figured out, so we'll try to figure that out by the weekend, and then we'll hopefully, for all you freaks that think that it really makes a huge difference in listening to music, I guess here's quite a step up from these headphones that I'm wearing right now. And it will be nice not to have any wire here that I have to worry about. So I'll be honest, the 10 seconds or so that I listened to the music didn't sound much better than what these sound like to me. So it's going to take a bit, but I'll tell you, I will admit it if it does sound better and the quality's better. But in the 10 seconds where the song came on, between that and then doing the same thing with these, it sounded kind of the same to me. Like, I don't feel like I was like missing anything or something stood out more than another. So I'll have to try to figure it out. Again, that's just 10 seconds, so I can't really say anything. But these were $14 and those were $100. So they better be better. If they aren't, that's fucking bullshit. So anyway, we will try to fix that. What are you like? What's going on with Cucumber? Cucumber's like, it sounds like he's having like a conversation with himself and inserting my name every couple seconds. So when I hit that okay, my headphones have built-in surround sound. When I hit that button, there is a massive difference. Okay, I don't know. Do these, Jim, do these have surround sound? I do notice that there is a button that says, so one says off, in the middle it says Bluetooth, and on the right side it says NC. So, again, I'll have to read the manual and actually kind of figure out how these work. It says noise canceling. That's what NC means, noise canceling. Duh. Okay. So I did want to say that what is interesting is right before I was eating dinner, long day today, and I got to just going through Facebook real quick to try to catch up with a few things. And I saw John Petrucci had a little segment short that said, "Hey, Cleveland, we will be there on the 16th, which is where I'm going to see him. Which is in 2 days." And so he said, "We will be seeing you on the 16th tonight." I guess they're in Milwaukee. And then if Baggins is in the chat, Baggins is going to see them the night after me. I think, Toronto? Is that where they're going to be the night after Cleveland? Which is not too far of a drive for them. It's only a couple hours. I think Milwaukee to Cleveland is going to be quite a bit. And what do you know? Rain is coming tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, they said fucking snow a little bit. So I'm going to be driving in the snow a little bit up to Cleveland. I hope it's just like wet rain snow and not a big deal, because I don't want to be driving in that shit. No way. So nice. Sherbrooke. What's Sherbrooke? How far is that from Toronto? Or is it really far? Because I'm guessing they would go, what? I didn't know they were coming to a small city. I thought they were coming to actual Toronto, like a big city, Toronto. Yeah, praying for no snow. Alrighty, so it is John Feedy's set, 2 hours from Montreal. Okay, so maybe they do have a bigger drive. I thought they would just go straight up to Toronto from Cleveland, which would only be like 5 hours or 4 hours, but looks like they're going more. You guys have a wintry. It looks like everybody's got like wintry mixes going on. What's crazy is it's freaking cold. It's like high temperature today was 40, and that's like January weather. And they said this weekend's going to get even colder. Like it's not just going to be like this short 3 or 4 day stint. It's going to be like all the way through next week. So they said like the weekend is going to be highs of 30, a high of 30. And at night it's going to get into the freaking teens. It's like, this is fucking November. Like, anyway. I did have another question for everybody here. I want to know if I can take a poll. Can I take a poll? Engage with your audience? Start a poll. Okay. So, scale of 1. I'm gonna make you guys take a poll here. Scale of 1 to 10. Okay, let's see. Let's add an option. Can I take away that other option? Oh, can you? That's dumb. Hey. So these polls only give you like these polls only give you like 4 options. Let's do this. 1, 3, 6, 10. Okay, here we go. I'll let you guys. Okay, here's your poll. Go ahead and take your poll. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you hate your job? 10 is the worst. So go ahead and show that. 3 people have taken it. Go ahead and click on that, please. I'm interested. This is completely for me because I'm interested because some things that my let me see if I can do this. I'm gonna say 6. There we go. Yeah, keep going, people. It says 46%. So, all right. So 13 votes. Okay, I'm gonna end the poll here in about two seconds. Again, I want you to be honest. Don't say shame. I mean, actually, I think it's something like 72% of Americans hate their job. So you're not, if you say you love your job, you're in the very minority. All right, so I'm going to end the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Poll is ended. Okay, so a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you hate your job? 10 being the worst. 1, 40%. 3, 40%. 6 people said which is 13. What? That doesn't make any sense. Did people vote wrong? So I think. Oh, okay. I'm confused. So 6% said 10, 13% said 6, 40% said 3, and 40% said 1. So, wow. It seems like most of you like your job. That's pretty good. I put 30. I put 3. No, wait. No, I put 6. I actually meant to put 3. I think I voted wrong. So that 13% is actually down, and that 40% on 3 is actually up. Arrow, that's funny. So yeah, I think for me, my job, it just keeps like getting worse a little bit because the things that if it would have been like a month ago or a month and a half ago before things changed at my job, I would have put a 1. Because I wouldn't say 1. I'd still say a 3 because I don't love my job. I'm actually surprised that many of you said that you really like your job. Okay, so I see I got a 3. I went from a 10 job to a 1 job. That's great, Ivy. Welcome, Ivy. We haven't seen you, have we? Welcome to the channel. I think you've been here once before, right, Ivy? I have my job at 3. I really don't mind going in every day. I wouldn't say I enjoy it by any stretch. That's John. I'm kind of the same way. I think that's what it is. I don't hate it, but I don't like it. When I was in Korea, I would say I really didn't mind going to my job. I still didn't. I don't think there's any job that you could just say you love. There's always things about a job that are not fun, but for the most part, um, yeah, I really really liked my work. I knew that my job in Korea was the best job that I would ever have, and so when I left it, I knew like, okay, this is probably gonna be the pinnacle of. Wait, so what? Jason is out of town, so I'm repping us both. Oh, okay, nice. Well, welcome. um, yeah, so I knew leaving would be like I would never find a job, especially in the United States, that would be as good as that. I mean, as far as vacation, teaching university English to Koreans was just the bomb. I had so much vacation, got paid decently, and so here I actually work for an automotive company, a big one, Honda, and it's just it's not Honda. It's just that's the issue. It's that it's corporate work. It's like doing work on computers, like solving problems, data analysis, that kind of stuff. And yeah, it's just it's not my style. I think that's more the reason and I already knew that it would be my style. The pay is pretty good. The benefits are absolutely excellent. Best benefits I've ever had in my life. And the work is not bad in the sense that I get 2 days work from home, hybrid. I don't know if that'll ever change. I keep reading more and more articles of like jobs being like your boss hates hybrid and they're trying to get you back. And I saw that the big three, GM has and Ford are starting to call all their workers back. So I think it's probably a matter of time before Honda tries to say like, hey, everybody needs to come back 5 days a week. And if they do that, I'm definitely have to look for a different job because it's a far fucking drive for me. It's like 40 minutes. And the thing that sold me about working there was that I got to work hybrid. So we'll just have to see. Ivy, that is really cool. Professional archaeologist. I would love to do that. I'm sure a lot of that's menial work as well. It sounds more romantic than it probably is, but the idea of it's really cool. So, all right. I just wanted to get an idea of that. We are 15 minutes in. So let's get into John's set. It is a Monday night. So welcome. I haven't had time at all today because work was pretty busy. So I haven't checked the Discord. For those of you who are lurking in the back or don't know, in the Excel document, there's a link to the Discord that we have created. I would say John has created. Jason actually had the idea of it. And so I guess some people chat over there about different things. I posted something over there that I think went a good day without anybody noticing. And surprised nobody looked at it. It's in the not safe for work section. So go look at that if you haven't seen it already. Jim, you could be a music reactor. Start your own damn channel. That can still happen, bruh. All right, let's get into this set from John. It's great to see you guys on Monday night. The worst of the week is over. Or should be. He says, ahoy, greetings, hello, one and all. A pretty standard feedy set here. Lots of Australians. Well, if it's a lots of Australians, I'm going to like it because Australians just have a gift of music. My type of music, anyway. Lots of typical selections, okay? So it sounds like we're going to have some bands that we've already had before. So let's dive in and see how people feel about these ones. Okay, so first up is a band that we've had on here several times because of John, and I have several of their songs on playlists because of John. This is Osaka Punch. The song is called Stonk, like stink, but a no. This song is taken on the standard topic of working 9 to 5. Whoa, that's crazy. I honestly, that's pretty funny that that's the first song that we're talking about is working 9 to 5, what to make a living. Having a wife, 2.5 kids, and a dog named Spot. Got it. The funk stylings of this band mixes with heavy and melodic so well for me, and is a big reason that their Death Monster Super Squad album is, for me, great from top to bottom. I said this above, but this is a double check. Probably needs to filter this. Okay. The only video I could find is the official music video, and while the video greatly reflects the band's silliness and humor, I don't want you to get hit with the copyright nonsense, but it's a relatively fun video. Your choice. Well, let's get to it. This is Osaka Punch, Stonk, and I will try to put the filter on it. Here we go. Oh wait, I put it on the wrong one. Sorry. Let's remove that and put it on the right one. There we go. Oh, I already had one on here. Wow, I'm behind.
Well, if it sounds familiar, you can leave whenever you like. And do something
probably better if I filter myself.
if it makes you feel like you're having a good time. Oh, you
Ooh, that was cool.
Trick your smile and say, would you like fries with that? This ain't the
Ooh,
revolution
did you hear that stutter?
everybody's been waiting for. But it keeps you alive. Yeah, it keeps you in line. Screw your head on tight, and boy, you're gonna go far.
Ooh, I like that syncopation. Scott, why can't you see the NSF channel? Why? Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, sounds a little funky here.
You can take a holiday wherever you like.
Wherever you like. Ooh, that was some cool harmony.
Your hashtag living the sweet life. Oh, and you feel revived until you realize that it's over. Now that
Ooh, I love that. But that
you can get
very much the drums.
but it keeps you alive.
Nice ad there. Nice jungle groove. Reminds me a little bit of that, like the stuff that the drummer on that Sunday night band I go to see that I put on Instagram a lot. He does stuff like that a lot, like stutters, like quick stuff in between. How come nobody sees it? I set it up, so maybe I set it up wrong because I don't know fucking Discord. The video is all black. Oh, really? Can you change that, PD? That's kind of funny. I was like, man, nobody's interested in the fucking sexy shit of the channel. That might not be too far from the truth. He might actually post his butthole. Cucumber, don't post your own shit, okay? We're not interested in your little purple monster. By the way, I didn't start the sexual talk. Let's just keep that for the record. Just an animal. Oh yeah, well, Cucumber's under 18, or acts like he's under 18, so he won't be able to see it. All right, so that sounded right up Osaka Punch's alley. It's a nice uppercut, no pun intended. Yeah, I would say that was a good starter song. It's not one of my favorites by them. But I liked it. It's a good song. I did like where it went in a couple places. I do think, as Adrian said, that transition was a little bit off, but good. It wasn't like bad. It was just a little different. I'll have to, when I give it that second listen, I'll kind of make my decision on whether that goes on a playlist or not. But good start, Feedy. As always, I do dig Osaka Punch, and you get full credit for that. So let's get into number 2, since we're already at like 45 minutes since I talked way too much. Oh, look who's coming back to the fucking channel. I love it. We haven't heard this in a while. This band started out really, really strong for me, and then they kind of dropped a little bit with some songs, so we'll see if they can pick back up. But I always do enjoy them. Obviously, you've seen that there's been a couple songs in the top 40. This is Karnivool, Australian band. This is Set Fire to the Hive. I had been avoiding sending the song to you a bit. Why? It is probably their most punk influence song. Is that why? So I just imagine that you would be kind of meh about it. I might be, because I'm not really into punk. Which, by the way, side note, we can talk for a second again. I've been looking at ads for drummers in the local area of Columbus and seeing if I want to kind of join a band just to play some, because I haven't played since I've been fucking home, really. And there was one band that was like, hey, we do need a drummer. Are you interested? And I was like, they listed some bands that I'd never heard of. And then they said Red Hot Chili Peppers. And I was like, oh, yeah, we played that in Korea when we played Aeroplane as a cover. So I thought, yeah. And then, so I showed him some stuff and he's like, oh yeah, you got it. Let's try to get together. He's like, just as long as you're okay with us playing mostly punk. And I was like, can you describe? Because I was like, Red Hot Chili Peppers to me doesn't sound like punk. And he was like, yeah, that was just kind of a one-off thing. He was like, but we mostly play punk. And I'm like, so I haven't responded yet to that, because punk is like the opposite of soul to me, and funk, which is what I like to play. Punk is not funk, and funk is definitely hot. So I'm just not into that. Just not really into that. This stuff is so boring. So hopefully this is not what Karnivool's going to do, and hopefully I'm guessing not, because they have a lot more taste than just normal punk. But he says, but it is one of only 2 full-length tracks that you haven't heard from the Sound Awake album. So here it is. Oh, is this the one with the bluish color album cover? This is Set Fire to the Hive. Let's see if I like it. What's up, Manuel Romero? Okay, this is a little different than punk. Okay. This almost sounds like Mars Volta-ish. Maybe it's just the box. That's cool. I wouldn't call this punk. I mean, I understand why you say punk. This sounds more like the Hives or something, like that indie rock. Yeah, this reminds me of the Hives. Is that what their name is? The Hives? Where the guy was like singing, and he had like white shirt on, button up with black pants, and when he sings, he would go, just act all weird, because that's what punk musicians do. Okay, so it's more like a chorus of Karnivool. Cool. Yeah, I got a Mars Volta vibe here. Ooh. I bet you he's picking that shit. Because that's what punk bass players do. They fucking pick everything. Got that trebly sound to it. Like that jungle groove. Riding on the wall. Yeah, where's Ryan McGill? I'm surprised you're not saying, this sounds a little bit like Mars Volta. Mostly on the Vox. Okay, this part's alright. Wow, everyone likes this better than the first song. Except me. You say fucking? Oh my gosh. Bleeding my ears. Don't say fucking. All right. Actually, that sounded more indie rock to me than punk, but I totally get the punk reference. I would actually say one of my favorite songs by them is New Day, which I would call more in the vein of poppy punk. That song, the way it's a new day, sounds very like Blink-182 poppy punk to me than this did. This sounded more like indie rock-ish, Hives kind of White Stripes-ish. I'm not saying it's white, but kind of like in that vein than it is. Yeah, I don't see Cucumber talking much either. Where is that dude? Where'd you go, Cucumber? Did you leave us? He's dead, Jim. So yeah, definitely won't listen to that again. That was not one of my favorites by Karnivool. Yeah, I just feel like they're kind of they were one of it's almost not the opposite. I can't say that. But it's funny how Leprous started off with me as like, can't stand them, don't really want to listen to them, and then just kind of like rose from there. And I feel like Karnivool's almost got an inverted, take. I feel like that I like them a lot at the beginning, and I feel like as more I listen to them, they're kind of just like falling from grace. Hake and I liked right away because they were very much Dream Theater-ish, at least in like The Architect and The Good Doctor had very Dream Theater. You could tell they like Dream Theater was an influence for them. I've liked them from the beginning. But Leprous, their older shit was terrible. It was not good songwriting, in my opinion. And then they have just come into their own, and their songwriting skills in Aphelion are just top notch. So let's get to the third one and see what we got. We got another Karnivool song. This is Illumin. And here is the other. Okay, so so now after this one, we are going to have Sound Awake album fully listened to. And I think if I remember, Sound Awake is where I had a lot of songs that I liked. As well as, what was the other one you guys talked about? Had the little bug on it, like the fly or something like that, I think is what it was. That one was a hit or miss for me. I had a couple of them that I really liked on that album, and a couple I really didn't. If I remember, I think I liked most of the songs on this Sound Awake album, except the last one, Set Fire to the Hive, was just I wouldn't call it a bad song, but I'm not into the indie rock kind of stuff. So, this is Illumin and is the last song on this album. He says, so this means you have heard all of Sound Awake, except for the less than 2-minute track, The Medicine Wears Off. Oh, which kind of just feels silly to pay for. Well, you could have just added it. I think I would have probably not have been a big deal. So you can freely, at least in my book, listen to this entire album in your own time if you so choose. Yeah, I could. I mean, if it's only a 2-minute track, I could probably go listen to it on my own to complete the tracks. So this is Illumin by Karnivool. Let's see. We're going to wrap up this Sound Awake. Hopefully I like it because I tend to like a lot of the songs on this album. So let's see what happens. Okay, it's a nice little build. 3, 4. I feel like Cucumber's aggressive tonight. I like this. Okay, I'm digging this so far.
Don't listen, don't even hear a sound they make, it breaks you. Unspoken words that told
People going for the throat, talking about not getting laid and shit. I definitely like this better than the second one. Faux show. I'm digging this song a lot. Ooh, that was nice. Dance, dance, dance. Nice. It's got a nice groove to it. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, Ivy, we're very close, but we disagree on 2 and 1. I'm definitely putting this first. This is a great song, yep. This is a nice way to close out this album.
I'd give up everything to see.
I like that. Nice. Back. Ooh, jungle groove again. Bah. These words. 3, 4. Ooh, his snare sounds pretty good too. It's very tight. Hera is getting high, annoying. Everyone's like, just stop, Hera. Just stop. Calm down, buddy. Deep breath. It reminds me of that scene in what's the movie where she gets pregnant by Seth Rogen and they take mushrooms and go to Cirque du Soleil and he's like, it's starting to turn. Oh. That's what I feel like is all knocked up. That's what it is. He's like, man, it's starting to turn. Why are you like that? Why are you the way you are? That's what's happening to Para right now. The shrooms are starting to turn. All right. Yeah, that song is going on a playlist. Definitely liked it. As you can see, it is my favorite one so far. It's funny because everybody pretty much has 2 ahead of 1, but I have 1 ahead of 2. So that's where I'm very different than everybody else. But we got 6 songs on here, so let's get to the next one. This is number 4. And another band that Feedy is famous for. Feedy famous. Say that 10 times fast. Feedy famous. That's tough. So Feedy famous, or F squared. This is Birds of Tokyo, and the song is called Harlequins, not Harlequin Forest. Don't get it mixed up, and it's a different band. It's Birds of Tokyo. I like Birds of Tokyo. Also have several other songs on my playlist because of you, F squared. So when you initially heard this band, you put an entire album on your playlist instead of the one song that shares that entire album's title. Yes, I did. And then I deleted some of the songs because I was getting tired of hearing them. Since this is the first song off that album, it might sound familiar, maybe, but I deleted them pretty quickly when I realized that I put the fucking album on there. But here's an official first real listen for you, probably. This particular album, Brace, yes, is my absolute favorite Birds of Tokyo album, but it leans far more prog, alt, whatever you want to call it, than any other stuff. Okay. And this song is no exception. So here's Birds of Tokyo, Harlequins. Let's do it. It's got that weird... Saying what? What the hell? I don't even know what you're talking about. F squared? Feedy famous? Feedy famous? Feedy famous? Oh, yeah, see? Might have to put this right back on the playlist. It just drives, man. Very driving. Nice mood here. Dude, I'm digging this. This might be better than the last song. Oh, see it? It's building, subtly building. I like their song structure, and they do build to a good chorus usually. Here we go. Yes. I'm already calling it. This song is fucking awesome. Ooh, Ashley! Are we all going to agree on this? Holy shit, this might be like the aligning of the stars. I think we're all going to fucking agree on this. Yes, good build. I love that. 2E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 16th notes. Oh, look at this. We're all in agreement. The heavens have collided, and hell. Cucumber. We're still waiting for Cucumber. He might upset the cart, which wouldn't surprise me. Cucumber, do you like this song? There is that 16th note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and a 2, 3, 4, 1, and a 2, and a 3. Make believe. 2, 3, 4. Oh, Adrian's got to ruin it. We were all in agreement. Oh, nice little change there. Yeah, it's got that 3. Blackety, blackety, blackety. Ooh, great ending. What's up, Anthony? Is that the end? Well, if you didn't put that number 1, I question your morality. So, yeah, I think that was a great song. Definitely going on a playlist. The last 2 songs are going on a playlist. The first 2, not so much. I will have to listen to 1 again. When I listen to it again, I'll decide if it goes on a playlist. But, yeah. Yeah, man, a lot of people dug that song, Feedy. Nice job. It does, Scott K. It says everything about your morality. If you don't like what I like, you're as good as dead morally. You have no empathy. I'm almost positive that Cucumber's high on something. Just his comments are sporadic and erratic. But we still love you. We still love you. You're definitely more high than Para, at least. Maybe you aren't, but Para is so used to it that he just doesn't notice it. Or he knows how to... He's like one of those functioning alcoholics who, like, you never know that they're drunk, actually, even though they're, like, drunk as shit. All right, so let's move right into a number 5. We've had this band. Feedy, were you the one who introduced this band? For some reason, I feel like it was somebody else. I feel like it was Jean-Francois for some reason. I don't know why. But for whatever reason, when I see this band, this is Fair to Midland. The song is Dance of the Manatee. I feel like Jean-Francois, for some reason, is the one that showed us this. Or I guess it was you, Feedy. Okay. So, Fair to Midland. Back to Feedy. There are a lot of lesser-known bands out there who have that one song that is the... If you heard this band before, it is probably this song. Okay. This is that song for this band. It is the first one I heard back when I found out Karnivool was going to be touring in the US when I first started listening to them. The question that remained was, who is this band and who is headlining the tour? Fair to Midland? I checked them out and wasn't in love with them or anything at first. Kind of like me with you guys. But this song to me was solid as a solid one. So I fell in love with you guys. At the first show, we didn't even stay for a Fair to Midland set, though I wish I had. I did eventually see them alive a couple times, and they put on a great show. So this is Fair to Midland, Dance of the Manatee. Let's do it. Nice. We got a bunch of high people in the chat tonight.
I see the tortoise and they're in a rat race, and it fits like a glove under my sleeve. Just right to them, their heads are the heaviest in operation. He's still not lost imagination. You can hear him out the whole ending. Just right to them.
Yeah. Listen to that bass in the background. Well, we got a, how'd they get through? How did Sexy Find get through? Block that shit. Report. Report that shit. Oh, that was a great ending. Hey, I'd rather have a sex bot than a fucking copyright bot. Maybe not. I take that back. Because that was kind of annoying. Clever. Their heads cast shadows like skyscrapers. Still small enough to put out their asses. To put it all into perspective. It's such an interesting voice here. Blue Adderalls? What? I don't understand Blue Adderall. Never seen that. You sure it was Adderall and not ecstasy? I created my own little melody in the background there. Did you hear that, people? Harder they fall. Definitely don't like this as much as the other two, but not bad. Thanks, Jim. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Nice little chill section.
Listen to proven guarantees.
Guaranteed.
But we can keep it in a chart when it's coming cats and dogs for days.
2, 3, 4. Oh, that was pretty. He kind of has like a yodel to the end of his vibrato. Oh.
They've done for me. They've done for me.
2, 3. That's very catchy. Yeah, I'm liking this. Howling ginger beer, alright. Should have a Moscow Mule on top of that with some ginger beer mix. I like that. 2, do it again. Alright, I'm going to call that one in the middle because I like it better than 1 and 2, but definitely not better than 4 and 3. It had that catchy, was very catchy. The kind of, I don't know if that was considered the chorus, but Ashley, you're always high on what? Life? Or do you actually do some shit? High as in like THC? Or what do you do, Ashley? Let us know. Feed us. Feed us the info. The 411. All right. Yeah, that was in the middle. I'd be interested where everybody is. Ooh, Adrian puts that last? Last, Adrian? That's shocking. I'm surprised by that. I didn't think it'd be last for you, buddy. Sometimes, Adrian, you do surprise me with some of your takes, but that's the beauty of it, is that you can never be pinned down. Pinned down. And we're going to end this fucking show, which, by the way, we are at 52 minutes, so this might be perfect, with a band that, again, I've really, really liked, and not as much as Karnivool, but in almost a similar vein. This band has been someone I really, really liked, but then, like, we've had some songs where I'm like, really? Like, no. And they've had some misses, too. But for the most part, I would even say this band is overall better than Karnivool, I would think. So this is the Butterfly Effect. This is called Window and the Watcher. This song really is just a good old-fashioned banger. This was probably one of the first ones that just grabbed me from these guys. Good energy, good mix of melodic with some heavy tinges, all packaged in a 3-minute, 20-second, easily digestible track. So it's a short one. Probably going to be a banger, like you said. Wait a minute. Karnivool is the one who did New Day, right? That's new. That's Karnivool, right? That's not. Sometimes I get Butterfly Effect and Karnivool mixed up sometimes, but I'm pretty sure Karnivool did New Day, right? It's a new day. All right, let's get to that. Here we go. Butterfly effect to end this shit.
To the window, the watcher came.
Okay.
From the sky, the ashes rain as we dance.
Is this gonna get blocked? Should I put a filter on, BD? Quick.
Their promises of fortune told as we hide.
Okay, I was right about Karnivool. Beautiful. I don't know. Yeah, I'll filter it. Three, four. Nice. That's interesting, Adrian. They actually told people they were going to stop testing for it, or you just know that they're not anymore? That'd be a weird thing for them to actually announce. All right, so for this, I'm pretty sure I already know where this has fallen. Oh, yes. Kind of got quiet. That's weird. It kind of changed levels. I'm calling this one better than 5, but not better than 4 and 3. Beautiful. Ooh, I want to sing in background for these dudes. With the mic turned off, but I think it's on. Nice. Man. 4, 3, 6, and 5 are all going on a playlist. Carry on. Oh, that was like perfect timing. Carry on. All right. That was a very fast song. That's tough because at the end I was kind of thinking I might move that above 3. Kind of tough though. I would say 4, 3, and 6 are 3 and 6 are very tied. 4 is a clear, distinct winner for me. But that last part was good. That was getting really, really good. Wow, so Para really loves that one. So if that's the way it's judged, is how many songs are going to go on a playlist for me, that would be 4 out of 6 songs I really liked, Feedy. So great job. But 4 definitely stood out as my favorite. So yeah, that brings us to the end of the set right at 58 minutes. I'll probably talk for another minute, which will almost bring us to 60. So, I just want to mention again that in 2 days, I'm going to get to see the best top 1% guitarist in the world with probably the best 5% drummer in the world. He's up in the top 2%, just mostly for the era that he was in and what he brought to the drum world. But technically he's in the top 5%, I think, but he's not in the top 1% technically. I cannot wait to see this. I will try to post some stuff on Instagram, which is a good shout out to those of you who do have Instagram. If you're not following me, look up in the top right corner. You can see my Instagram. Follow me there, and I will follow you back if you do post shit. But if you just have an account that doesn't post anything, I'm not going to follow that. And I will post some stories, and I think I saw some videos of people taking videos, so I don't think that they're being buttheads about that. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Speaking of schedules, since you're calling me slacking, I'm not slacking. I just haven't had time. We have up next Saturday. Next Saturday is Mr. Jim with his first of 3 full album sets. That'll be interesting. And then we have after that Colin on Sunday. And then, yes, I have to find out who's coming Monday. I can't remember who's next. Probably Adrian or something like that. So, yeah, I'm excited. I will try to update that, not tonight, but sometime this week. I will try to update the list to let you guys know when your set is going to be. But this was a great way to have a Monday night end. You guys have a great rest of the week, and I will see you guys on Saturday. Luckily, the Buckeye game's at 3:30, so it will be fucking freezing, but I will be able to do the set at the normal time. And I will have try to figure these out to see if I can get some better sound and, just overall quality. One of the things I never liked about these things is I just don't like putting something on my head that looks like a freaking dumb butt. And that's one of the reasons I didn't like these as well. So it just kind of looks dorky, in my opinion. All right, Ivy, thank you for joining us. Even when Jason comes back, hopefully you still join us more than you have been, unless you've been in the background, which I think you alluded to. And we will see you guys on... Wait. Oh, interesting. The second is more bass and the third is less bass. Okay, I didn't know that. All right, I'll have to figure it out. I'll read the fucking shit. See you guys on Discord. Ivy, you're more than welcome. And we will see you guys on Saturday. Peace.